So Max Kellerman recently had the pleasure of interviewing heavyweight legend Big George Foreman. Foreman is 70 years of age now, and he covered various points in his career, told some interesting stories, but the title of this video that he uploaded onto YouTube was regarding the classic fight that never was, that perhaps was never meant to be, because they were from different eras really, which was Big George Foreman against Iron Mike Tyson. Now, Foreman kind of joked that they, in a way, probably avoided each other. He kind of dubbed him Mike Nightmare Tyson and was a bit scared of the guy, understandably, as a lot of people were. But realistically, the best time the fight could have been made probably would have been '91, before Mike Tyson went to prison. And more importantly, back when he still wanted to fight. When Tyson finally retired against Kevin McBride after losing in 2005, he then, I believe, said something to the effect of he hasn't wanted to fight, basically, since '91. So when Tyson fought Ruddock, he still got some of that flavour in the ring. He still got a bit of joy out of combat. Foreman in '91 attempted to take the heavyweight title off Evander Holyfield, unsuccessful, but a really commendable effort. In that fight, we saw just how good his chin was for a guy in his 40s. Amazing. He took an absolute battering in the 7th round. But Holyfield incorporated movement and moved around when he needed to, didn't let the bigger man lean on him, and teed off on that big head when he had the chance. Foreman in the same interview said that part of the reason he knocked out Michael Moorer is because Moorer was holding his feet and Moorer wanted to knock the old guy out, so he gave Foreman, who still had that power, the opportunity he needed to sneak punch him, as Teddy Atlas said. Against a Mike Tyson, who doesn't have a reverse gear, who, if you push him back, he's got problems. If Tyson wasn't able to get Foreman out of there, then yes, he really could have some problems. And there's this famous quote or legend. Now, I've never seen, or rather read it from an article, and I've never seen Cus D'Amato actually say it on a video either, but there's this old legend that Cus once said to Mike, "Don't ever fight Foreman because he is all wrong for you." Certainly I can see Foreman in his prime, why he would have been possibly all wrong for Mike. I probably would have favoured him to beat Iron Mike even at his peak in a really entertaining slugfest with the long arms, his ability to just continually push you back into the firing line and go off with massive uppercuts and hooks. I think he probably would have been able to bully Tyson into submission. But the Foreman of '91, who was a lot fatter, who was a lot more static and probably hittable, if he was able to tee off on Foreman the way Holyfield was in '91, he is probably not going to be taking that. Either way though, it was a really great interview, and it's just great to see someone like Big George, who's 70 now, and he's taken so many shots, of course, in his career, but he's not punchy at all. He's very crisp, coherent, and still full of optimism. Definitely a good advertisement for the sport. And I know he wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but he definitely sounds like he could still do some commentary.